Okay. I'd like to place on record, I welcome Ashutosh into this debate now. Ashutosh, Ragini Naik and Sambit Patra, I hope you'll stay on till the end and not say after 10 minutes I have to go to another channel the moment I ask a few straight questions and then just leave the interview. Was she convincing there,
no,
Kiran
I will
Bedi?
stay till 11 p.m. Don't you worry.
That's okay, but I would have liked Kiran Bedi to stay for 5 more minutes. The moment you start asking tough questions to Kiran Bedi, she gets up and goes away. If you give her a platform,
no,
she gives you a 1 hour interview.
She's a punctual lady. She sticks to time.
Well, she came 15 minutes late and left 10 minutes early. I'm placing this on record. I don't know why we make Kiran Bedi uncomfortable. It's all right. Sambit Patra, what happened? Ragini Naik, welcome. Ashutosh, good to see you back. Now, is this an attempt to shield Narendra Modi, Sambit Patra? Is it an attempt to shield Narendra Modi? Clear sign that you're nervous about the Delhi contest, right? Why would you put in a newly inducted BJP leader last minute, 50 minutes to 12, extreme nervousness, and make Kiran Bedi the Chief Ministerial candidate? I mean, what's happening? Are you in panic mode? Have you panicked?
No, Arnav, I've been hearing this, that BJP is nervous from the last 3 years. BJP is nervous, BJP dar gayi hai, BJP's Rath is about to be stopped and Mr. Narendra Modi is going to lose. For God's sake, everyone in this panel should realize that Mr. Narendra Modi has already won. He is the Prime Minister of this country. And if at all the examinees, then it is the Aam Aadmi Party and Mr. Rahul Gandhi. They are the ones who have to face the exam. Mr. Narendra Modi has not only written the exam, he has passed the exam with distinction.
Stop the rhetoric now, please.
Of the country. If someone has to face the examination, is Arvind Kejriwal and Rahul Gandhi. Ask them whether they are nervous to face the examination or not.
You change your position, you should be answering. But anyway, Ashutosh is into the debate. I don't think he's going to step away from that one. You're the one who's changing your position, putting a new candidate in, saying you're going to fight collectively under Narendra Modi's leadership, changing your stance, and then accusing someone else of debate, drama, democracy and delivery.
Vision. Who says that we have done away with Narendra Modi's vision? We stand by
Narendra Modi is no longer your leader in Delhi.
Yesterday, media and Aam Aadmi
Narendra Modi is no longer your leader in Delhi.
Present affairs, they have a problem. Anyway, whatever we do, they will have a problem.
That it is our electoral strategy
to worry about their problem. We should be worrying about the people.
Mr. Patra, I said, Mr. Patra, Ragini, when others are speaking, let them.
In the last 4 assembly elections, they did the same. But today, all of a sudden, they have to change their electoral strategy. Wasn't Mr. Amit Shah saying this a few days back?
No, why are you so worried about the electoral strategy of Bharatiya Janata Party when you have none?
Now
you should be worrying about the electoral strategy of Congress.
Why are you inducting Srimati?
Constantly worried about the electoral strategy of Bharatiya Janata Party.
When elections are just around the corner?
Please
look at what's happening.
Don't worry
there is massive factionalism. There is explicit infighting. Your own party leaders, your own cadre, your own activists are not accepting Mrs. Bedi. And you want the people of Delhi to accept Mrs. Bedi
Be worried about Rahul Gandhi. Why are you worried about the local leaders of Bharatiya Janata Party when your topmost leadership
and then talk about Mr. Rahul Gandhi.
If you're so keen on quoting Mr. Rahul Gandhi,
don't
worry about the doors of Congress Party are open for you.
Sambit Patra, why are you getting touchy? Why are you? 1 second, please, Mr. Patra, please, 1 second. Mr. Patra. No, Mr. Patra. Mr. Patra.
To be asked, Mr.
Ragini.
And you cannot shy away. I mean, Ms. Kiran Bedi is shying on the one hand, and Sambit Patra is ducking questions on the other.
No, Sambit Patra is trying to take off where Kiran Bedi left.
My God, we are shying, we are nervous, we are ducking. What is Rahul Gandhi doing? Tell me.
1 second.
Where
Rahul
is he?
Gandhi.
Tell me. This is absolutely absurd.
Sambit Patra, it is a sign of weakness.
Rahul Gandhi is strengthening the Congress Party to become a major stakeholder in the upcoming Delhi elections.
You are in a ventilator.
This is what Mr. Rahul Gandhi is doing.
Accusing and pointing fingers towards others.
Now let's talk about Ms. Kiran Bedi.
1 second now, please, gentlemen. 1 second, please stop. Ragini, please, a minute. Ragini, a minute, please. I request you both to pull back into the debate. And Ragini, just a minute. No, Ragini, don't fly off the handle like that one. 1 second, please. 1 second, please. 1 second, please. A question goes to the Aam Aadmi Party. Ragini, please. Please, just for a minute. Now, Sambit, don't respond for just 10 seconds and listen. The question is not to you. I'm going to make a point. The answer will be there from Ashutosh. You can then respond. Enthusiasm is good, Sambit. But sometimes you're going to have to base it with facts. This debate is not on Rahul Gandhi, but this debate is on Kiran Bedi. November 4th, 2014. How many days back is that, Sambit? November 4th. You're good in mathematics, aren't you? 8 weeks, right? Some 65, 70 days back. We have decided, says Satish Upadhyay. Sab kuch decide ho gaya. Collective leadership, sirf collective leadership hogi BJP ki. We have only one face, and that face is only Narendra Modi. We have only one symbol, and that symbol is the BJP symbol. There is only one guiding spirit and one leader, that is Narendra Modi, Narendra Modi, Narendra Modi. Under Narendra Modi, we will have a landslide victory. In fact, Ragini, please. In fact, Prabhat Jha is the National Vice President of the BJP. 3rd of January 2014, Sambit. Zara sun lijiye. 3rd of January 2014. Relax, please. Today is 20th January, 17 days back. 17 days back, the party has decided once and for all, and this is final, says Prabhat Jha. Only the leadership of Narendra Modi, Narendra Modi, Narendra Modi. What happened in 2 weeks? I don't know. Ashutosh, what do you think happened? Ashutosh, what do you think happened?
Arnab, first of all, let me tell you one thing, that today I wanted to see the fiery Arnab Goswami, but today Arnab Goswami is not that fiery. He has been very, very polite. Your discussion should not be on the Bedi versus something. The discussion should be the interview which you had, and it's a very good interview, I must tell you. I must congratulate you for that. But unfortunately, you're not debating why Miss Kiran Bedi has run away from the debate. She's not in a position to face your questions. You should have a debate on this. Why she ran away? Why she ran away?
You think she ran away? She said, I don't have time.
What happened to you, Arnab? We want your vintage Arnab Goswami. We wanted vintage Arnab Goswami tearing apart Kiran Bedi, asking tough questions. Where are you? Why are you so polite?
Ashutosh, I think Ashutosh, I'll only say this.
The whole world has seen
Ashutosh, come on now. One second. You see, I'll tell you one thing. One second. Just a minute. I have something to say to Ashutosh. And then we'll go back to the debate. I think Ashutosh has been missing times now for a few days. I want to say one thing to Ashutosh. Ashutosh, I remember an Ashutosh who asked equal questions to everyone tonight. I want to ask you, where is the vintage Ashutosh? Where is the journalist Ashutosh? Where is the conviction of the journalist Ashutosh that he would ask equal questions on all sides? Come on, Ashutosh, bring that fire back. Be the original Ashutosh. The debate continues now. We will not let Ashutosh deter from the agenda. Ashutosh, are you scared of asking the straight question to Now, anyway, it's not between us. Are you afraid of asking the straight question to Sambit Patra? My question is to Sambit Patra, why did the BJP change its position on fighting the Delhi elections under the leadership of Narendra Modi? That change happened around midnight yesterday. Even BJP insiders did not know. Nalin Kohli was on this channel, he had no idea. What was going on? Let Ashutosh take that on and then you respond. Sambit, what's after Ashutosh?
The question is why
after Ashutosh
sharing its strategy on news
Sambit, please let Ashutosh answer.
Where I was?
Ashutosh will answer.
I was roaming around the city.
Ashutosh will answer.
I was going to every nook and corner of the Delhi to be in touch with the people, not like Sambit Patras and the Nalini Kohlis of the world. Let me tell you.
For the opposition, but it is not the problem for the party. So what is the problem? The problem lies with the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress, that they're leaderless today. We have a galaxy of leaders. Kiranji has joined us. We have collective leadership as well. Narendra Modi's leadership and his vision is of paramount importance. What is the problem to Congress and the Aam Aadmi Party?
I want
to at the top of their voice rather than going in search of leadership.
The way Sambit Patra speaks, it's a great amusement for your viewers. The way he speaks, it's a great amusement for our viewers. We'll get such comic relief when he speaks because he's not talking to the subject. He's running away like his leader.
The way you climb, you
did you see his face? How he's reacting? He's not talking to the subject.
Don't worry about
my question is.
Worry about the walls that you have to scale tomorrow.
No. Samit, You give such a wonderful comic
If
relief
Ashutosh
to all the Times Now viewers.
Can be
They are
personal, even
amused.
I can be personal.
I can't stop myself from laughing. So please be on the subject. Don't go to the Rahul Gandhi. Don't go to Arvind Kejriwal. Answer my question.
Ashutosh, Ornav said you are a vintage
were talking about that Narendra Modi will be the face of the
tonight.
Ask my
Ashutosh, just because
answer my
Ornav
question,
politely
Mr.
and
Sambit Patra.
courteously
What happened?
said that, we have reminded you of your vintage journalism. That does not mean you become the anchor of the show. Let Ornav do the anchoring. You please best answer as to why are you in a hurry.
No, but Sambit, you answer the question. No, but Sambit.
But Arvind Kejriwal is in a hurry.
Sambit, I am asking you. Okay, so I am asking you, at least answer me. What am I asking you?
Don't be so touchy, Sambit.
That's all right.
Sambit Patra, don't be so touchy.
My question
don't
is...
Be so touchy. You know I'm very fond of you. I'm very fond of you. Don't be so touchy.
No.
Let me ask you questions.
Question is this, please. Question is this, please. If you acknowledge tonight that the Aam Aadmi Party is a formidable competitor, I understand it. Give me any other reason. Either you admit tonight on the Newshour, we acknowledge that the Aam Aadmi Party is a formidable competitor, because you so far were dismissive of the Aam Aadmi Party, and yet you have announced a Chief Ministerial candidate for the Delhi election. Did you announce a Chief Ministerial candidate in Haryana? Did you announce a Chief Ministerial candidate in Maharashtra? Did you announce a Chief Ministerial candidate in Jammu and Kashmir? Did you announce a Chief Ministerial candidate even in Jharkhand, where people were telling you there are obvious Chief Ministerial candidates? You come on television every night and you say they are a bunch of anarchists, but you only decide to have a Chief Ministerial candidate against the Aam Aadmi Party. So, Mr. Sambit Patra, no more rhetoric. Answer the fact. Which of these states did you announce a Chief Ministerial candidate in? One second, Ragini. Let him answer. Let him answer. Don't let him off.
Prerogative. That is the strategy of Bharatiya Janata Party. And we have the right to have our own strategy laid. Who are others to interfere in our strategy? If we declare our CM candidate's name, or whether we do not declare our CM candidate's name, it is our prerogative. Let the other parties think about as to how
if he is a Naxalite, you say he's a Naxalite and an anarchist, why do you announce a Chief Ministerial candidate against the person you call a Naxalite and an anarchist?
Why do you have a CM face? First, you and Ashutosh decide as to what the question should be. Ashutosh, about 4 days ago,
you answer my question.
Who would be your CM face?
You answer my, not just that. No, not just that. Not just that. Sambit, listen.
Because he's no
Sambit Patra, listen. One at a time. One at a time.
Arnab, you are in power right now. Questions
today I am very happy. Today I am very happy.
Arnab, I need to say a few
No, Ragini. Okay, Ashutosh, let Ragini complete her point. You make your point and then Sambit can answer. And Sambit, I'll tell you one thing. Just be calm. Take a deep breath. Understand tonight that you are enveloped in multiple contradictions of your own making.
Realization that whatever our strategy,
that it is okay.
We are going to fight the election according to our strategy.
Okay, Ragini is countering you.
Other parties, and we will not take any inspiration
Ragini is countering you. Ragini first.
How our strategy should be built.
Ragini is asked counter question. And by the way, don't speak over each other. Debate continues.
Rather than preaching their leadership.
And the question to the viewers tonight is, who's winning this debate? Who's winning this debate on the Newshour? Ashutosh, Sambit Patra or Ragini Naik? Ragini.
Yeah, but you can only decide if you give me equal time to say my points, Arnab.
I'll give you time.
See, Mr. Patra very conveniently...
No, you have 8 seats, that is 8 minutes.
Yes, so he categorically mentioned that there are many stars, there are many great leaders within the ambit of Delhi BJP. But I want to put a few straight questions. Why is it that the leaders from the Aam Aadmi Party and the Congress who have been denied tickets have been welcomed by the BJP and given tickets? I can name many. I mean, Krishna Tirath is one.
You're taking away from the issue. The issue is Bedi versus Kejriwal.
I asked you the same question.
The issue is Bedi versus Kejriwal.
I mean, Rajesh Yadav, why are you doing this? If the Delhi BJP is not crippled, if the Delhi BJP is not weak, if the Delhi BJP is not marred by laziness as put by Mr. Amit Shah, why are you importing leaders from the other parties.
Why are you importing leaders? Relevant question. Okay, understood. Don't repeat the point. Don't repeat the point, Ragini. Point is made. Point is made.
How are you going to contest
Point is made. Now, please stop. Stop for a minute. Okay, no. 1 point at a time, Ragini. Only 1 point at a time. Only 1 point at a time. 1 point, 1 rebut. 1 second. Question goes out. Time for Sambit Patra to respond. Ragini, please stop. Question goes. If you have so many leaders and you are so confident.
Ragini, that is the reason why they had to come up with another phase.
Ragini, please stop.
For a while.
Please. Yeah. No. 1 second. Sambit, don't start. 1 second. First of all, I want to make a point of order. Point of order is this. Ragini, you made your point. Make your point short, sharp. I want short, sharp responses. That way we'll get more in. Question is very simple. I think very relevant question to the BJP.
Shortness and sharpness when I speak.
No, 1 second. It applies to all. Ragini, this is what the problem with the Congress is. It's a persecution complex.
Points, I will make a couple
No, this is the problem with the Congress. The whole world you feel is against you and Rahul Gandhi. It's not true. 1 second.
I mean, you have to be fair to all the three panelists.
I'm fair. Okay, now my question.
Just because you think.
I'm fair. No. Ashutosh, don't start. Sambit, don't stop. Question is, if you're so confident, so sure, so much on a winning streak, अगर इतनी बड़ी लहर है मोदी जी के लिए, इतना कुछ आप कर रहे हैं, if you are going to have a landslide in Delhi, in fact, I saw a picture where Amit Shah was getting sweets stuffed into his mouth by Satish Upadhyay. If you have already won the elections, why this last minute import? जहां से आए leader को import करो. Why?
Can I answer? Now I'll answer.
I mean, if you're short of candidates, then you contest Sambit.
So let me just use 2 lines of Hindi. आप उस किनारे से क्यों पूछ रहे हैं? आप उन कश्तियों से पूछे जो डूब रहे हैं. Ask those ships which are drowning in the ocean and people are swimming and coming to the banks of river or the banks of ocean. We are the banks. हम वो किनारा है जहां लोग आ रहे हैं. Don't ask me as to why people are coming to me and saving themselves. Ask the ship of Aam Aadmi Party, ask the ship of Congress as to why they are sinking. It is not my fault that they are sinking. It is because of the holes present in the Aam Aadmi Party ship and the ship of the Congress that they are sinking. And why is Ragini so rattled today? Ragini, you may lose the election, but for God's sake, don't be so rattled. No. Losing election should not make you so rattled, so frustrated and so nervous. Please. Even in defeat, you should be composed.
If you are, 1 second.
Even in defeat, you should be composed.
Okay, 1 second. 1 minute. First of all,
he's composed.
First of all, it is...
In defeat, you should be composed.
Okay.
Collective amnesia as far as your own track record.
Ragini, you asked a question. You asked a question. Kiska kinara, kiski kashti? If the real kashti was Satish Upadhyay, और what is this विजय कुमार मल्होत्रा, उनकी कश्ती पे आप जीत रहे थे, तो आपने किनारा भी बदल दिया, कश्ती भी बदल दी. अभी नई कश्ती आपकी है किरण बेदी. बदल तो आप रहे हैं, इंपोर्ट आप कर रहे हैं. आप किसको पूछ रहे हैं? आशुतोष is asking a counter question now to Sambit Patra. Ashutosh, listen to Ashutosh. Listen to Ashutosh. जरूर. आशुतोष जी पूछ रहे हैं आपको.
Today, I'm so proud of your Hindi. I'm so proud of your Hindi and Urdu. Let me tell you one thing. Today I'm going to make a disclosure. Today I'm going to make a disclosure. 2 months back, 2 months back, when we the think tank of the Aam Aadmi Party were sitting in a room, we suddenly decided, let's check out a plan, trap BJP so that the last minute they have to know other option than to declare. And only then you started seeing Jagdish Mukhi banam Arvind Kejriwal and all the auto rickshaws. BJP didn't know what hit them.
No, 1 second. What are you saying? You trapped them.
Avoid.
No, explain this. This was your plan. No, 1 second. No, Sambit, listen to him. Sambit is revealing something. 1 second. Ashutosh, just everyone will be quiet for a minute. Ashutosh is saying I'm revealing something. This is very important. Ashutosh, who is a top leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, says this was our plan. We trapped the BJP. Very big disclosure. Will be talked about. Viewers, do you believe what Ashutosh is saying? Ashutosh, जरा इतनी संक्षिप्त में नहीं, थोड़ा डिटेल में जाके बताइए. What were you doing? What was this trap? You're making a claim, substantiate it.
अर्नब, मैं आपको जरा आपने हिंदी में सवाल पूछा तो हिंदी में बता देता हूं आपको. 2 महीने पहले हम लोग अपने आपस में बैठे हुए थे हम लोग, and then we started thinking about that BJP is talking of, because BJP will not disclose who will be their chief ministerial candidate. They did not do in Haryana, they did not do in Jharkhand, they did not do in Maharashtra and J&K. We wanted that it should be a fight between Arvind Kejriwal and somebody from the BJP, but BJP was not willing to do that.
Okay.
So then we thought, what should we do? We came out with a poster where who will be the chief ministerial candidate better, Arvind Kejriwal and Jagdish Mukhi. And then suddenly you saw in the entire Delhi, there's the posters, Arvind Kejriwal versus Jagdish Mukhi, Arvind Kejriwal and Jagdish Mukhi. BJP has been saying, we believe in the collective leadership, we will not project any leader, we will not project any leader, we will not project any leader.
Sambit, 1 minute.
Narendra Modi will be the face, Narendra Modi will be the face.
What kind of drama they were playing?
Sambit, listen to him, he's saying something here, he trapped you, he's saying, 1 second, he's saying something, I want to listen to him. No, Sambit, you respond to him, but I'm saying this on record, this is a very big disclosure and it is being made on television by a man called Ashutosh who has come on the Newshour after God knows how long. The problem with Ashutosh is they keep getting angry with tough questions and they also like the tough questions being asked. He's making a disclosure tonight. Let him make the disclosure. Sambit Patra, even if the disclosure is making you nervous, and how many things will make you nervous, Sambit? Let him make the disclosure. आप इतना nervousness दिखा रहे TV पर.
The country is seeing what the truth is.
What truth?
And Arnab, you will not believe this.
He's saying that we were laying a trap.
Arnab,
yes, he's saying I laid a trap.
Arnab,
He's saying we laid a trap for the BJP.
Drama party. They are not a serious.
No, this is very serious. He's saying I laid a trap.
Ask him to shut up.
No unparliamentary language. No unparliamentary language, Ashutosh. No unparliamentary language. No unparliamentary language.
No. I'm saying. I'm saying. If your reporter has been following us from one Jan Sabha to another Jan Sabha, from one rally to another rally, we had been going around and saying BJP is scared, BJP doesn't have a leader of a talent, so it will not project anyone as a chief ministerial candidate. The message obviously reached to the BJP top leaders, and suddenly BJP top leaders realize that it's going against them because Arnab, at one extreme was Arvind Kejriwal and there was none from the BJP. So suddenly the panic set in. And that's what we wanted. And then BJP, because if BJP had come out with any leader from the BJP...
Now the missile has been launched.
Don't believe me.
To be hit by
don't
the missile.
believe me. Don't believe me.
No.
I'm saying you don't believe me.
How the CM candidate of
I'm not saying you to believe me. I'm not saying you to believe me,
Sambit. The missile has been launched by Bharatiya Janata Party. Get prepared to be hit by the missile. Your story is over. Ashutosh agreed. Ashutosh tell today over here that your story is over. Your story in Delhi is over. You'll be hit by the missile, which you are saying you are the ones responsible
for. Sambit Patra, who the story is over in Delhi.
You are planning to see
Sambit Patra, you are looking very tense. I am very amused and happy over here.
Now,
so the viewer knows who the story is over in Delhi. You look tense. I'm happy and amused here. So viewer knows whose story is up and whose story is down.
Ashutosh.
When I was telling you, Arnab, and this is exactly what had happened. Now they come out because they didn't have anybody talented enough in the BJP. So they looked outside. The minute they looked outside, they were thoroughly exposed. Because now the whole Delhi knows there's none from the BJP which can take on Arvind Kejriwal. So BJP with no other option.
Are you tonight repeatedly? No, 1 second. First of all, a question to the viewers, and I repeat the question to the viewers. Now we are 2/3 into this debate. I'm extending this debate beyond 10 o'clock because I want a verdict from the viewers. The Aam Aadmi Party, Congress and BJP on a live Newshour debate for the first debate since the announcement of Kiran Bedi as the Chief Ministerial candidate. Who do you think is winning this? This is your time to tweet on the trending hashtag Bedi versus Kejriwal. Ragini, I have a next question. Will you allow me to ask the next question, please? My next question is to the BJP. My question to the BJP is, you say you're not nervous.
What is this? You're asking a question to BJP, then the Aam Aadmi Party is responding. Where do I fit in here?
Ragini, 1 second. Ragini, you can respond after Sambit.
You're a non-entity. Don't you realize that?
Then you should have only...
Don't you realize that Congress is a non-entity in Delhi elections? How many days will it take to realize this?
Okay, Sambit and Ragini. Sangit and Ragini, I'm taking this forward. Ragini, I give you time after my question to Sambit.
I don't believe anything what you say.
Arnab, I've given you breaking news. You're not using it. Arnab, you got a big breaking news. You're not using it. What happened to you?
An upper edge to the other parties, to the opposition. So please, I don't want to believe anything you say. I'm speaking to Arnab.
No, do you believe what Ashutosh says?
Because he's the anchor, you're not.
Do you believe what Ashutosh says? Ashutosh says we laid a trap. We put out the posters. Is it going to be an uncharismatic Jagdish Mukhi vis-a-vis the unpredictable, maverick but popular Arvind Kejriwal? And he says this was a trap which we put. BJP fell plumb, hook, line and sinker for our trap. They are the ones on the defensive. We put them on the defensive. He's saying we adopted political guerrilla tactics. He says it's a big disclosure. You don't believe Ashutosh? You think Ashutosh is lying? Are you saying Ashutosh is lying? Are you saying Ashutosh is lying, Ragini? क्या वो झूठ बोल रहे हैं?
Ragini also knows the truth because Sheila Dixit admitted to Ragini as well.
Both the AAP and the BJP are habitual of credit mongering. Whatever happens in the political scenario of Delhi, both the parties are going to harp that they have done something and they want to take the credit. They are habitual of that, but I don't want to get in. What amuses me the most is that both the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP are putting their best efforts in trying to prove that the other party is unfit to rule, and the most
which is the other party?
Both the parties are succeeding in saying that the other party is
which other party? You are even referring to your own party as the other party. That's a very uncharitable way to describe your own party. You are describing your own party as the other party. I have never heard a party spokesperson who describes her own party as the other party.
Bribe remark on the other hand.
Why are you calling yourself the other party?
They score very high on their report card.
No, but why do you call your own party the other party?
Has to be talked about.
Why do you call your own party the other party?
I have to say that they suffer from selective amnesia.
Okay,
they forget their track record. They forget that they score a 0.
My next question is to Sambit Patra. Time is running out. Sambit Patra. If you are confident, why have you chosen a terribly, horribly, embarrassingly, totally safe seat for Kiran Bedi? किसी तरह से जीत जाए.
Hello.
You have no
There's
confidence.
As a safe seat.
You have no confidence.
As a safe seat.
Pit her against Arvind Kejriwal. Why doesn't she fight in New Delhi against Arvind Kejriwal?
Politics, every seat has to be nurtured.
Oh, please, please, don't give me that one.
Seat, it is because of the nurturing of the Bharatiya Janata Party.
Ashutosh responding to that one. Ashutosh.
But in politics, there is nothing called a safe seat. It is a strategy of
Ashutosh response.
Who would be contesting from where?
You need a leader with guts and courage of Arvind Kejriwal.
He can
when Arvind Kejriwal decided to contest election, he did not look for a safe seat. He went.
Now, Arvind Kejriwal can always follow Kiran Bedi to Krishna Nagar. Who is stopping Arvind Kejriwal from going to Krishna Nagar?
When he decided to contest election, he did not look for a safe seat. He did not look for a safe seat.
To go to Krishna Nagar.
He went to the New Delhi. He faced a chief minister with a 15 years of standing.
No, why did he run to the New Delhi? Why doesn't he go now to Krishna Nagar?
If Kiran Bedi and the BJP had the guts, they should have come to New Delhi. And I still challenge Amit Patra and Amit Shah and the Narendra Modi and Kiran Bedi. If they have the guts, they should Kiran Bedi should contest from New Delhi. Kiran Bedi should contest from New Delhi. Don't look for a safe haven.
If you want to throw a challenge, then ask Mr. Arvind Kejriwal to go and contest Kiran Bedi from Krishna Nagar.
Arvind Kejriwal had the guts to take on, head on, Sheila Dixit, Kiran Bedi and the BJP do not have that kind of courage to take on Arvind Kejriwal in New Delhi. If they have the guts,
no, we don't get
Kiran
into this
Bedi
kind of puerile acts, you know.
What is puerile? You're pitting Kiran Bedi.
No, puerile.
What is puerile about?
What is
puerile
about? We don't get into such puerile acts.
No, what is puerile? You see, what's it? Sambit, what is puerile about it? There is a person called Kiran Bedi
She ran away from the direct question from Arnab Goswami. She's running away, looking for a safe seat in Krishna Nagar. She's running away from the debate. Your leader is a runaway leader. She doesn't want to face tough questions from Arnab Goswami. She's looking for a safe haven. She's looking. She doesn't want to face a debate. She's running away from debate. She's running for
walls and running away.
Yes, your leader is a runaway leader, Kiran Bedi.
What does runaway mean?
No, but why is she choosing a safe seat? Okay, so you saw the interview. No, 1 second. You saw the interview. Sambit Patra, my question is, you saw the interview. In the interview, Ashutosh, 1 minute. Ashutosh, a minute. In the interview, I asked a question to Kiran Bedi. 1 second, just I asked the question to Kiran Bedi. Why have you chosen such a safe seat? She says, I was ready to fight from anywhere. I said, why did you choose such a safe seat? After all, what is this whole Kiran Bedi versus Kejriwal strategy? The strategy is to project one person against the other person. Then why not have a direct fight against the Aam Aadmi Party chief? If she is the person leading the party, opt for a direct fight. Let the people decide.
No, we
but
don't
she said,
one second, Sambit.
She said to me,
whoever he or she may be.
She said to me, the party chose the safe seat for me.
Any importance to the Aam Aadmi Party chief. Our strategies are our prime goal. We move according to the party.
No.
Whatever the
Counter
party
question
decides
from
is
Kiran Bedi
final.
to contest
the
from New
party
Delhi.
decides it in a democratic
Counter question.
in consultation with the cadre.
Samit
We do
Patra,
not worry about from
Samit
where
Patra,
Mr. Kejriwal fights
Samit
the contest
Patra,
election.
if
Let
Kiran
Mr.
Bedi is
Kejriwal
that
face
powerful
Kiran Bedi
lady,
and go to
if she's an
Krishna
iron
Nagar.
lady,
if they want to play
no.
this rat
If
and
Kiran
mouse
Bedi is
game.
an iron lady, then she should contest against Arvind Kejriwal. Take Arvind Kejriwal head on. If she's an iron lady, if she's not contesting,
I'm fond of you. Don't get so touchy.
Don't tell
when
that she's
I
an
say
iron
lady.
lady
versus iron man, don't get so touchy.
I'm not touchy.
Don't get
I'm
so
not
touchy. It's only your history which speaks so.
I'm openly challenging.
What
I'm
I said
openly
was only
challenging
I
in a
derived
national
from your
debate
history.
with you
It was
on the
something
times
derived out of your
now
history.
that
You
if Kiran
constantly run.
Bedi has to prove that she's an iron lady, she should contest from New Delhi against Arvind Kejriwal. I'm challenging you. Ask your leader. Prove you that she's an iron lady. She should contest from New Delhi. She should contest. Arvind Kejriwal has proved she defeated Sheila Dikshit, the Chief Minister
How
of 15
dare
years.
Ashutosh? How dare you
proved it.
question the credibility of the first woman IPS officer of this country?
No, she
Don't
proved it.
politicize Kiran Bedi.
Ask her to
Beyond the
contest from
fact
New
that
Delhi.
she's a CM face
Ask
of
her
Delhi
to contest from
BJP,
New Delhi.
but she's first a lady who has fought
Ask her to
against
contest
all
from New
odds
Delhi.
to emerge as a winner. Remember,
talk about
your
present.
Kejriwal is a flop officer.
Talk about present.
Your Kejriwal is a flop officer. Kiran Bedi is the officer of substance.
Samit Patra,
she's the officer of substance. She's the super cop of this country.
Samit Patra,
don't compare the super cop of this country with a flop officer like Kejriwal.
You want me to laugh at you?
Mr. Kejriwal dare not even raid a single person when he was the IT commissioner. He was not even transferred from Delhi once. Was in Delhi for 16
okay, so
years.
Ashutosh, by the way, 1 second, Ashutosh, also watch this. Also watch this 1 minute. Gentlemen, 1 second. Watch this. Breaking on Times Now, right now. PTI reports former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh being questioned in connection with Colgate. Aam Aadmi Party, watch out. If after this you tie up with the Congress once again after the elections, people will say you cheated them a second time. However, that's not the issue right now. You think a direct fight is that necessary, Ashutosh? You think a direct fight is that necessary, Ashutosh? A one-to-one fight? You think it's necessary? Why do you think it's necessary? First, tell me, why do you think a direct fight in the same constituency is necessary? Tell me why it is necessary to have Kejriwal versus Bedi.
It's not Kejriwal versus Kiran Bedi. But if Kiran Bedi has to prove that she's a leader of a great courage and a great iron will, then she has to prove to the whole world that she's not running away, she's not looking for a safe haven. She should take on Arvind Kejriwal, like Arvind Kejriwal proved his mettle. He contested against Sheila Dikshit, a Chief Minister of 15 years, defeated her with 25,000 votes. Kiran Bedi should prove that. I'm simply asking this.
Okay, so in that case, Ashutosh, my counter question to you is this. 1 second, Ashutosh. Ashutosh, my counter question is, if you are honest about this, if you believe in what you're saying, if this is not, to put it crudely, stunt-bazi by you on national television, then I ask you, why does Arvind Kejriwal not go to Krishna Nagar tomorrow and file his candidature against Kiran Bedi? Go file it. File it, take the challenge on. Let it be Arvind Kejriwal versus Kiran Bedi there.
Arvind Kejriwal doesn't have to... Arvind Kejriwal doesn't have to prove his leadership credentials.
Oh, now you're switching.
Mind it.
Now you're switching, Ashutosh.
He defeated Sheila Dikshit, the Chief Minister of 15 years. He defeated. Kiran Bedi has to prove. Kiran Bedi has to prove. Arvind has already proved. Arvind doesn't need to go there.
Okay.
Kiran Bedi is a challenger. Arvind is not a challenger. Arvind was a challenger last year.
Super cop. She has proved as to how administration functions. She has all those experiences that are required for a person to act as a Chief Minister.
She's the lady.
In contrast
she's
to
the lady who has called BJP the most corrupt party. Don't forget this.
Both the Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP have to realize that electoral politics is not about...
You worry about what happened to Manmohan Singh. You worry about what is being questioned of Manmohan Singh rather than being worrying about us. Please worry about what's happening to Manmohan Singh. Pray for him. Pray for Manmohan Singh. He's being questioned now. He's being grilled now. Pray for him.
Do you really
Don't worry about Kiran
she
Bedi.
will get into a direct fight? I don't think so. You see, the Bharatiya Janata Party doesn't believe that dialogue, discussion and debate are the lifeblood of democracy, because they do not essentially believe in a democratic setup. They are posing this question as delivery versus
believed
debate.
in all this, then Manmohan Singh would not be questioned today. That Manmohan Singh is questioned today, grilled by CBI, only means that you did not believe in democracy. You believed in corruption.
Because they have nothing to prove on the ground.
You feel somewhere down the line.
Mr. Ajay Makhan didn't have to think twice.
You feel somewhere down the line, Sambit Patra. You see somewhere down the line, Sambit.
We can debate because we have delivered.
Sambit, you see. No, 1 second. Ragini, 1 minute. Sambit, my question is to you. My question is to Sambit Patra. 10 minutes on the debate. Who's winning this debate? Sambit Patra, Ashutosh or Ragini? Who's winning the debate? The Congress, the BJP or the Aam Aadmi Party? My next question is to Sambit. 1 second. No, I have to go to Sambit Patra and Ashutosh next. Sambit Patra. Look at this.
Yeah.
Look at how pathetic your situation is. 1 minute. No, Ragini, why are you coming out in defense of the BJP?
How is our situation pathetic? Tell me.
I'll tell you.
We have won the 2014 Lok Sabha election. We have won all the states thereafter. We are going to win Delhi, and our situation is pathetic. And this Ragini Nayak's party situation is good. The other party's situation is good. You mean to say?
Sambit, I know you're stepping it up because you think time is running out for you. I know you're stepping it up. I know Sambit Patra. 1 second. Please, Ragini, let me make a point to Sambit Patra now, please. 1 minute. 1 minute.
Rather than actual genuinity.
Ragini, I find it interesting that every time I'm asking Sambit Patra a question, you're coming in almost nervous as if I'm going to attack the BJP. If I'm going to question the BJP, why does the Congress have to come out in defense? Is it because the Manmohan Singh is being questioned right now? 1 second now, please stop.
You're also not listening to what I'm saying.
For God's sake, Ragini, the Congress party has ruled Delhi for a decade between 2003 and 2013, and today, whether you like it or not, you are completely eliminated. While you consider yourself to be a worthy political participant for the debate, the fact is, I'm sorry, Ragini Nayak, that you're nothing but irrelevant in this election. So much so that a regional party like the Aam Aadmi Party with 2 years of political experience, have a former police officer within days of entering the political fray are much in the lead. You have been downgraded to a non-entity, Ragini. You are a non-entity.
It was your discretion to call me.
I'm saying...
No. You should take that back.
What? I take nothing back.
Don't say that. Please don't say that.
I've said it.
You said you are not a worthy participant of this debate.
I am saying that you consider yourself to be a worthy participant.
The Congress party is not going to emerge as a victor in this election. I have no right to speak.
1 second now, please, Ragini.
You want to stifle my voice?
Ragini, I have no interest in stifling your voice.
To your debates, then you have the right to.
I have no problem. I neither want to stifle your voice, nor do I want to stifle Rahul Gandhi's voice.
Please don't say that.
Nor do I want to stifle. Did I ever want to stifle Manmohan Singh's voice?
I'm not saying this in favor of the Aam Aadmi Party, but we all underestimated the Aam Aadmi Party last time and they surprised us. And I'm telling you, you are underestimating the Congress right now. We are going to
Rahul Gandhi voice to be heard.
I have a question for you, Sambit Patra, on why your situation is pathetic. 5 minutes into the debate, ladies, and left into the debate. 5 minutes left into this debate, maybe 7, and the BJP stepping it up because it realizes it's losing it. Right now, losing it not otherwise, but losing the debate. Don't take me wrong. I didn't mean this as an insult. I never do. My question tonight on this Newshour debate is this. Sambit, your situation is pathetic because you choose an ex-India against corruption member.
Why is my situation pathetic?
Because after, listen, bhai, please. At the end of the day, what do? You have to go looking for an ex-India against corruption member to take on another ex-India against corruption member. This is the BJP? The BJP down to this? That at the stroke of midnight you name an ex-India against corruption member to take on another ex-India against corruption member? You might as well have had the slogan, we have become redundant now. You realize when you turn the clock back.
In the sense that our aim is to become the biggest political party of this world. We are into an enrollment drive. I invite Ashutosh, I invite Ragini also. You are a journalist, I would not invite you, but I invite both of my counterparts. Please come and join Bharatiya Janata Party. If you are talented, we'll give you accordingly. We'll give you positions accordingly. We gave Kiran Bedi because it deserved to be there.
I reject your invitation outrightly.
I invited both Ashutosh and Ragini. Come and join Bharatiya Janata Party. We will give you due course. We'll give you due position.
Bharatiya Janata Party is actually
don't give me the comic relief, yaar.
That is why...
Samit, don't give me comic relief.
Had
enough, I had a good laugh.
And I tell you,
Don't give me comic relief. I got a good
both
laugh.
of them in Bharatiya Janata Party, I tell you.
That's not
I
going to
assure
happen.
you. I give you in writing.
Samit,
Samit, both of them in Bharatiya Janata Party, we will not be fighting. We will only be smiling at each other. We will not be fighting.
I'll go mad laughing.
You want to enroll more members?
I'll go mad laughing.
You are that without laughing also.
Categorically mentioned that there was no discussion about
let me answer this question on a serious note.
Bedi into the BJP.
Let me answer this question on a serious note. Why BJP had gone to Kiran Bedi? Let me answer this question with a serious note. Firstly, let me tell you one thing. BJP and the RSS is the party.
Sambit, please, 5 minutes left. Ashutosh is coming in. After that, you can speak.
Why couldn't you contain her? Why couldn't you keep Kiran Bedi?
You let him speak.
Why had she to come to us? That is your problem.
Speak,
why couldn't the Congress contain Krishna Tirath?
Let me speak.
Why couldn't they? Krishna Tirath, who was one of the oldest members of Congress today,
let Ashutosh speak.
It is the problem of Congress that they could not contain their leaders. It is not the problem of Bharatiya Janata Party that everyone wants to become the Bharatiya Janata Party member. Come, Ashutosh, I invite you. Tomorrow, come and join us. We'll give you your position in Bharatiya Janata Party.
Arnab is trying to filibuster your debate.
I'll tell you the phone number which you should dial if you want. I'll give you the phone number also. You have the phone number, I know.
He's trying to filibuster. Arnab is trying to filibuster. Don't let your soul spoil by...
Just dial the number 1-8... Just dial the number, become the member of Bharatiya Janata Party. I assure you. I will give you the position in the party. It is not about Kiran Bedi. We'll give you also the position if you have talent.
This is a typical filibustering. This is a typical filibustering.
No, not at all.
Typical filibustering.
You know what your talent is. You know what your talent is.
You are filibustering.
That is why you are not running away from
I call it desperation.
You are saying that in Aam Aadmi Party because you know we don't get stone throwers into our party. We don't get them position in stone throwers are not allowed into the party, and that's the reason why they don't want to come to us.
The question was on the absence of leadership, and we are going to get a response from Ashutosh now. 10:05, 120 seconds left. Ashutosh is responding now. Ashutosh is responding now. I request you, gentlemen, 2 minutes left to tweet. 2 minutes left to tweet on this. Who's won the debate? Ashutosh, please. Yes, Ashutosh.
Arnab, I also want to make a...
No, 1 second. But Ashutosh, I have a question for you. Ashutosh, my question is to you. My question is to you.
Please.
You know, what happened to you?
Yeah.
What happened to you? As far as this entire election is concerned, you began this debate by saying, 1 second, you began this debate by saying, Ashutosh, that it was our trap, he fell into our trap, etc., etc. Did you say that or not? Did you say that or not about Kiran Bedi?
I did say that.
So my point is, just turn it around the other way. The BJP last night pulled the rug from under your feet. They say we pulled the rug from under their feet. We managed to field a key member of the Anna team against you, which means you lose the exclusivity of being the conscience keeper of the anti-corruption brigade in this election. B, she's got administrative experience. She's been a law keeper in the capital.
What kind of...
She has a recognizable face. Ashutosh, come on. She's a recognizable face in this election in Delhi. Perhaps as recognizable as Arvind Kejriwal. All these are things which are important to you. So important that at one point of time, Arvind Kejriwal was offering her a Chief Ministerial candidate. He offered her the Chief Minister's chair, didn't he? In late 2013, did he or didn't he? Just because she's taken him on, he says all kinds of things about the person he felt was fit to be the Chief Minister of Delhi just 15 months back. Ashutosh, you know, if you deny it, I'm going to start quoting.
Yes.
If you deny it, I'm going to start quoting.
No, I know that Arvind Kejriwal has made that offer. You know why we wanted this debate between Arvind Kejriwal and somebody from the BJP for the simple reason, because then there will be an obvious comparison between these two leaders. And when there is an obvious comparison, Arvind Kejriwal stands tall. If you remember all the exit poll and the opinion polls which has happened in the last 4-5 months, Arvind Kejriwal has been number one in all these opinion polls and survey. We wanted that. And unfortunately what happens, the BJP has a very short memory. In the last assembly elections, they did not project anybody. Suddenly the Vijay Goel came in, and then we focused on the Vijay Goel, and we killed one of their generals, and at the last minute they had to come out with Harshvardhan. So it worked last year also, it worked this year also. I'm telling you this. So it's a very, very smart tactics. And then because we knew the minute the BJP has committed a mistake by going to the Kiran Bedi for the simple reason, because it proves that BJP is now led by those who are so power hungry, they can compromise on their ideology, they can compromise on their organization.
Keep your flocks together, Ashutosh. It is your mistakes that people have been leaving your party.
It proves that Narendra Modi has lost his magic and shield.
Binni left, all of them left your party. Introspect as to why they left your party.
Be happy with them.
Hard. Where is things,
be happy with them,
Samit Patra. As to why
be happy with them.
You.
Who won this debate?
We are winning this election.
A three-way debate. The first one since Kiran Bedi was made the Chief Ministerial candidate.
Also come. We'll be happy
Who won this debate?
Come on.
Who's on the back foot? Does the Congress count? I want your responses, ladies and gentlemen.
Where is the development plank in all this?
Ashutosh, Ragini and Sambit Patra.
Where is progress? Where is people?
I thank you all for joining me on debate number 1 on the Newshour tonight.